Hello YouTube, this is part 4. I think I'm going to name every video different. Like, the first one is showing you what I'm doing. Second one, tightening the bolts. And yeah, so today I'll be taking that nut off. Well, not off, but loose. And I'll use a crescent wrench. I'd prefer a crescent wrench or a socket if you have one big enough. So let's take that loose. And make sure it's going to be able to move the axle freely back and forth. Oh god. I hit the tripod with my foot. Okay, so I know you need a 12mm. And I think that one's a 10mm. So I'll be back with that right in a second. Okay, I got my 10mm. Make sure it fits. Yeah, it fits. Okay, so first thing you need to do is loosen up that set nut. And then spin it back. And then next thing you need to do is loosen that. Well, first, what I do is just move the tire. See that little movement? I just move my tire back. And yeah, until it gets somewhat decently tight. And then the next thing I do is do that one first, because that one is the side with the chain. So you know how tight that one needs to be. Then you just match up the other side. So need to loosen up that. Oh, that's a 10mm. Okay, so that's loose. Then you just move it back till it hits that little block right there. And now your chain has a nice tension to it. But I like my chains pretty tight, so I'm going to move it back just a little bit more. Move it back just a little more. Maybe forward a little bit now, because you still gotta tighten that other one. Okay, now take your, oh crap. Take your set nut. Make sure that one doesn't spin like I let happen. Take your set nut. Move it back till it hits the swing arm. And get that tight enough so it won't move while you're riding around. There we go. Pretty nice chain tension. Okay, now we gotta grab our tools, move around to the next side, and I don't know if you can see them, but there's little notches on the block right there. So I'm gonna count the little notches on the other side and see how many are sticking out. So there's 4 notches. So now I need to get the side that you're looking at, the 4 notches out. So, okay, that one was already loose. Focus, there we go. I'm gonna zoom out so it doesn't have a hard time focusing. I need to put some oil on that, but I'll do that later. It's kind of giving me a hard time right now. Oh, hear that? This one's giving me more trouble. There goes our heat pump again. Oh, that's weird. Makes the camera move, even though it's not. Okay, so let's see how many notches are on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move it up that way a little bit. Hey, that's pretty much right where it was. Well, right where I loosened that to. So now you need to take your little set nut and move it back up to the other side like we did with the, well, move it back up to the swing arm like we did with the other side. Tighten that. And now what we need to do, okay, so I got pretty good tension on the chain over there. Right there. So now we need to make sure the axle, well, yeah, the axle and the hub are pretty much all the way up. Then tighten that as best you can with your fingers. Put your wrench on there. Then tighten it up. Tighten it up so it don't move while you're riding, because that could cause a pretty bad accident. Well, not really, but it might mess up some stuff. Okay, so that's it for chain tensioning in that video. This little stand is just something that I made up. Took a bucket and then took a little stool, flipped it upside down, put a bucket on there. Holds it up pretty decent. Not too much stability lost. The other day that broke off. Yeah. So that's it for this video. And this is, I think, part 5. And as you can see, my chain is nice and tight. Yeah. So I'm gonna make one more video because I made a jump, kind of. down in that direction. And I'm gonna hop on that dirt bike right there and go down there and show you guys what it looks like. And got some oil cans. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Goodbye.